Hello Gemini, and welcome to your planetary reading here on the Astroflower. We're going to be going into the messages that are coming through from Mercury, Mars and Venus that are going into Aquarius. Mercury went in on the 6th of February. It will be going out into Pisces on the 23rd. But then after that, on the 13th of February, we had Mars going into Aquarius. And then on the 16th, we had Venus. So I wanted to group this all together because they're on the other side of the sun. And it's got to be said, the sun has been kicking off loads of eruptions, loads of energies in the direction of the Earth, and obviously you and I. Since the 6th of February, it hasn't really stopped even now. And because those planets are on the other side of the sun, the messages that are coming through from those planets from the time in Aquarius is through the sun. Now you can see a lot of the detail on Cymatic TV, our sister channel. It's a channel all about energy basically. It will be linked in the description, where we do energy updates. It's all about auras and chakras and stuff like that. So I'm just going to be pulling a few cards on this to see in accordance to your monthly reading. So here is your monthly reading next to me here. It was all about sort of confronting yourself, your inner being in this month, and putting your best foot forward basically. So you can put pay to any sort of things that haven't sat right for you. And it's all about that purification month of February. So we're going to be doing that, pulling these cards according to each of those planets. Now we're going to be doing it on your relationship or your spiritual side of life, but also going to be doing it on your sort of financial side and see how it plays in that. Because there seems to be an offering, a mission for you to go down on your, in your financial sort of side, in the job and your business and your projects and so forth. And maybe that'll come out in the passion and maybe in the mission as well. Through Mercury in the first set of reading, about what is the message that is coming through. That's where we're going to be doing it. So the message is Mercury, and then it's followed by the passions of Mars. So how do we apply the passions in the whole sort of situation? And then it's Venus, and it's the emotional outcome for all of this if we approach life using these energies in this particular way. So let's just go on there and see what we've got there in the way for you. Okay, so on your relationship side and on the message here, this is quite good. You get the Six of Swords to start with. You get the Six of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So yeah, it's getting yourself, the message is to getting yourself to a place where you are at one with yourself, and I think you're helping yourself to do that. And this is all about that inner confrontation of oneself, I think, this month here. And yeah, there is a great deal of wisdom and sort of victory in that, because when we know oneself, that's when we can put our best foot forward. And once we do know oneself, this is when things become a lot easier. Possibilities and results come with less effort or with less pain and stuff like that attached to it. It's much more plain sailing. And the message here is also giving you that clarification on what sort of things and connections you have in the way of relationships with other people that is obvious for you to do. So if I like let's say if I like playing pétanque, for example, you know, I'm going to meet people in the area of pétanque who like that sort of area, or you know, any sort of other game you may enjoy. Therefore, if I go ahead and play, then I'm going to meet people, and it's going to provide me with a certain sort of joy and sort of community factor and everything like that. And I think this is where you're realizing this within you. And I think that's what the message is for you all about. On the passionate side here, you have the Tower, the Judgment, And the Seven of Pentacles, so now you've got 2 sevens here, which is really nice. 2 major arcanas goes along with it. And I think this whole sort of disappointment that you had in your monthly readings and the repetitive nightmare, I think there's something that's coming in that's giving you a bit of shock to the system. I think that's what's coming in. And it seems to be a passionate shock as well. And it could well be a passion that's ignited within you, or it could be a passion that comes from offering from someone on the outside. But whatever it is, it changes the game with that Tower card. And once it does change the game, that's when you can start really, heading for higher ground, heading for a better life. The ascension moment, that judgment of realizing that, yes, this needed to be done. And you need to nurture this success, nurture this opening, this possibility through those passions to get rid of all that 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords situation. I think it's bringing on that 10 of Swords dead, done and dusted with. What's the emotional outcome here? Well, you've got the 7 of Wands. You've got the sevens playing all the way up, all the way through the planets here. Now, 7 for me is like it's the number of revelation. So it's revealing something to you, and what it here is revealing your pathway and saying you should be passionate about your pathway. If you're passionate about your pathway, then this is what you're going to get in results. 6 of Pentacles. You're going to put your passions forward, and you're going to have lots of different connections with other people. It's going to make you feel so much at home with who you are and with other people. It's going to make you feel like this is the path that I should be going on. These are the people that I should be around. It's going to help you to explore all those emotions within you and allow them to come out into the surface. On your financial side, I thought, yeah, no, it's Justice card over there, Judgment card over there. Well, you've got this is really nice. You've got the High Priestess, Justice, and the 2 of Cups. The message here is to use your inner voice to see exactly what sort of job you want to be doing, what sort of business, or how you want to take your career path on, or how you want to develop your business or your projects. This is what is here. This is the message coming from Mercury. It's helping you to define that a little bit clearer for you. And the sky's the limit with the High Priestess card there. And then you get the Justice card, and it's almost as sort of saying, if you use that inner voice, you will get your justice urge. You will get what you need. And when you do, it's going to bring you into alignment with yourself. It's going to bring you in alignment with the world that is around you and make you feel incredibly happy and content with how you're driving your life going forward. On your passions, well, this is beautiful. 9 of you get the 9 of Pentacles as well. Now that's twice you got the 9 of Pentacles there as well. You got the King of Swords, and I did notice that you did have the High Priestess as well on your monthly readings. On your monthly readings on this side here, and I think that's a really important part. I think you've been channeling that information already, and now on this side here you're now getting the 9 of Pentacles. And I think once you do start getting into alignment with who you want to be or what you want to be doing, and you've realized that within you, that's when you're going to start getting the results, but consistently results within your life, with the 9 of Pentacles. And it's gonna bring in a lot of wisdom of how to use your passions in a very productive way, so you get the best results. And then you get the Knight of Pentacles, and this passion is it's almost self-fulfilling, self-creating. Therefore you actually create a lot more wealth or opportunity when you do that, when you start engaging in that sort of way. And what's the emotional outcome for it all? You get the Magician, which is absolutely brilliant. This is all about your mission. This is where you start getting all the Knights in your monthly reading as well. This is all about creating your mission. And you have all the elements here. This is what the magician has on the table. It has all the elements there. So then, therefore, you have all the attributes in order to get to your best success. But being in your alignment is like this special ingredient within you that you can contribute to the end results. And the end result is the 8 of Swords as well, which is a case of freeing yourself up. Freeing yourself up from a routine that you do. You may not have seen the best way out, or the best way to progress, or evolve within your job, your business and your projects. And I think that's coming to an end. I think this is where you've done that self-analysis and self-confrontation with oneself. That's when you're going to get the best results for yourself. There you go, Gemini. Thank you very much for being here. There's loads of links in the description below. Don't forget about our sister channel, Cymatic TV, as well. There's also links for private readings and healing sessions that you can have with myself. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.